Today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this look. First I start by priming my face. Now the product that I'm using here is a concealer. I do like it because it helps with dark spots. It's not that thick, it doesn't conceal amazing, but I just, like I said, use it for the ingredients basically. Now when I apply my foundation, I'm not going to rub. I'm going to pat the brush just because I want the product to stay in place that's underneath. Make sure to blend it into your hairline, down your neck, just so you don't have a face that looks like a mask. Now I'm just concealing any additional little spots that I see coming through. I'm going to prime my eyes, just since we have a lot going on after that with the black. I have to make sure nothing creases. Now just using an old-fashioned like eyeshadow sponge, I'm going to be applying this black cream eyeshadow all over the lid. I'm not going to do the inner and outer portion just because I don't want to make a mess. Applying tape helps you stay in your guideline basically. It doesn't let you go lower than you want. I'm using just any black eyeshadow right now to fill in the inner and outer part. You can go over the tape because once you pull it off, it'll come right off. This is how it should look. Now using the Naked palette, I'm going to use a light brown color as a transition. Now here I'm using a darker brown color. Now the trick is just to keep blending until you see no harsh lines. It might take a little bit, but just be patient. I promise it'll be worth it. Now I'm just going to highlight under my brow. And I'm just going to sing while I do it. I'll just blend everything in to make sure there's no harsh lines. Now I'm lining my lid. That's just going to help for when you apply your false lashes to help conceal them a little bit. I'm also going to be lining my lower lash line with the same cream eyeshadow that I used for my lid. Now to apply false lashes, the trick here that I use is just to take about 15 seconds before I put them onto my eyes, just so that the glue gets a little tackier and will stay in place. Now to contour. Now this is a foundation stick I'm using. The only trick with this one is don't put a lot of it because a little bit does go a long way when using this foundation stick. I'm applying it to my nose, but I do take a brush afterwards to blend this in. Blend, blend, blend. Now to highlight, I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime highlighter. You can see all the areas that I like to hit when I highlight. And just to blend it all in now. Now I do have a tutorial on my brows, so I'm not going to go into detail here. If you'd like to see that, you can check out that video as well. For blush, I'm using Sincere by MAC. I like to pat the blush more than doing circular motions of rubbing it in. I don't know, it's just my preference. I do have acne markings, so I find that patting stuff helps keep the makeup in place. Applying my lipstick, and I'm going to put a gloss on top, and that will be my completed look. I hope you guys liked it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the drop box below. I hope you guys subscribe, and I hope you guys love the tutorial.